Hey, I know how it feels. You're staring at a new washer and dryer set, wondering if you're about to drop a ton of cash on something that'll either save your laundry days or haunt your utility bills for years. I've been there, especially when the options all look similar on paper but feel totally different once they're in your home. So let me walk you through the Samsung WF45T6000WPR front-load package because it's one of those sets that keeps popping up in searches, and honestly, it's worth understanding whether it's the right fit for your place. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this isn't some premium tier model with all the bells and whistles. It's a solid mid-range front-load package that's been selling in huge numbers, over 50,000 ratings, and still holding a strong 4.5 stars. That tells me a lot of people are buying it and not immediately regretting it. But the real question is whether it's going to work for your routine. If you're used to top loaders or older machines, the shift to front load can feel like learning to drive a manual after years of automatic. You'll need to adjust to the door seal, the detergent type, and the fact that clothes might come out a little damp if you don't run a proper final spin cycle. Now, who actually benefits from this set? If you're in a smaller apartment or a condo with limited space, the compact 4.5 cubic feet capacity might actually be a plus. It's big enough for a couple or a small family, but it won't swallow your laundry room whole. The dryer is ventless, which is a game changer if you can't run a vent through your walls. That means no drilling, no ductwork, and no worrying about lint buildup in hidden corners. I've seen too many people get stuck with vented dryers in apartments only to realize they're blowing hot air into their hallway. This one just recirculates it, so it's quieter and more flexible for tricky layouts. But here's the catch: if you're used to drying towels or heavy bedding fast, this dryer might feel sluggish. It's not a monster machine, it's designed for everyday loads, not bulk drying. If you're someone who does multiple large loads a week, you might find yourself waiting longer between cycles. And because it's ventless, the drying time can be a bit longer than what you'd get with a vented model. That's not a deal breaker, but it's something to plan for if you're used to zipping through laundry day. Another thing to consider is the detergent. Front loaders are picky about suds, and this one is no exception. You'll want to use heat detergent and avoid overloading, or you'll end up with residue on your clothes and maybe even a musty smell if you're not careful. I've talked to people who skipped this step and ended up frustrated, so it's worth mentioning up front. The machine does have a self-clean cycle, which helps, but it's not magic. You still need to wipe down the door seal occasionally to prevent mildew. For setup, it's straightforward if you're replacing an old pair of machines. The dimensions are standard for a front-load pair, so it should fit in most existing spaces. But if you're moving into a new place and starting from scratch, measure your doorway and hallway first. These things aren't small, and getting them through tight turns can be a headache. I've seen people order online, only to realize their front door is too narrow for the dryer to fit through. Measure twice, order once. Who should skip this? If you're a big household with heavy laundry demands, you might want to look at larger capacity models or even a stacked washer-dryer combo. This set is best for 1 to 3 people who do laundry regularly but don't need industrial speed. Also, if you're in a humid climate, the ventless dryer might struggle to keep up with moisture, so a vented option could be better long-term. On the flip side, if you're tired of wrestling with a top loader that's always unbalanced or you're ready to ditch the venting hassle, this package is a solid upgrade. It's not the flashiest, but it's reliable enough to handle daily use without drama. The price point is fair for what you get, especially when you factor in the ventless convenience and the space savings. So, if you're on the fence, ask yourself, do you need speed and bulk, or are you okay with a machine that's efficient but not blazing fast? If it's the latter, this Samsung set is worth a closer look. Just remember to use the right detergent and give the door seal a quick wipe now and then.